Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hey, you guys, welcome back into the channel. I'm my Divine Masculines. Welcome to 2026. Congratulations for making it through 2025. I know that it was not always an easy year, but I am here to tell you that you are more healed, you are stronger, you are wiser, you have more knowledge. So, this message is what you will need more of in 2026 and what you should be leaving behind in 2025. Okay. I will also get you messages from the Truth Oracle and also get you guys in a couple of animal spirit messages for encouragement to guide you as well in 2026 and a few from the Healing Oracle as well. All right, Divine Masculine. So let's tap in and let's see what you need more of in 2026 and what you need to leave behind in 2025. For my Divine Masculines, what do we need more of in 2026? And what do we need to leave behind? In 2026, Divine Masculines, you need more compromise. So, wanting to openly express your needs, your desires, while respecting the other party involved, also respecting the other person's perspective in order to find a middle ground. So in 2026, you will have an opportunity, Divine Masculines, to compromise in a situation. There could be a situation that is coming in from 2025 going into 2026, but I feel in this new year, your advice here is to compromise more, to be open minded to other perspectives. I feel like if you are able to do that in 2026, Divine Masculines, this will bring you more genuine connections. This will bring you more harmonious connections. You know, sometimes we allow our ego and pride to get in the way of having true and amazing connections because we want to be right, or we feel like people should just listen to our way and have no other opinion, kind of that my way or the highway type of attitude. We want to leave that attitude in 2025, Divine Masculine, and have a little bit more compromise in your relationships. I feel like this will do you really, really well. And this will bring more harmony, less drama, less chaos within your connections. Okay. Yeah. See, confirmation. It will bring balance into your relationships. It will bring balance even within yourself. Feeling harmonious within due to both masculine and feminine energies being balanced. So, confirmation from spirit. Yes, compromise is going to bring you more into balance with both your feminine energy and your masculine energy. There will not be more of one than the other. So it will allow you to know how to handle your relationships, keep your relationships more in balance, and also keep you as well in balance within, which is going to be important because if you are balanced, Divine Masculine, within your relationships, then guess what? Then you will be more emotionally available. You will be more emotionally intelligent when it comes to dealing with your connections and overall just more harmony and good things within your connections. Okay, what else? So you are basically leaving behind in 2025 a relationship that you have been in a separation from. I feel like this is going to be important for you to really open up in 2025. This has been a either physical, emotional, or energetic separation, but I feel like it's necessary to definitely leave it in 2025. If this is something that you've already been separated from, I feel like the goal in 2026 is forward movement in all areas of our lives, right? So we want to move forward in 2026. We don't want to keep dwelling on past connections that obviously did not work. Because if they were working, you would not be in separation from them, correct? So I think it's important to definitely let go, fully let go. not only just on a physical level, but also emotionally and energetically. Okay. What else? More of, and what do we need to let go for our divine masculines for 2026? Yeah, we want to let go of feelings of low self esteem. I feel like letting go of these connections that didn't work will allow you to let go of feelings of low self worth, because I feel like these were the situations that were keeping you in this negative belief, this negative mindset about yourself. There was a lack of confidence, and you constantly felt bad because you were dealing with people in your life, divine masculine, who kept you feeling down, who didn't encourage you, who at any moment would find a reason to create drama or chaos, right? All of that was a major burden, and it weighed on your shoulders, and it made you question your own self-worth. So we're leaving low self-esteem in 2025, divine masculines. We are coming more into balance with oneself, also finding connections and relationships that allow you to stay in balance. This is how you know that you are in a good connection. If you are able to maintain balance and compromise, that means that you have a good connection. If you feel that you want to run away from someone constantly, physically run away, emotionally run away, right? Energetically run away, and you have, feeling of low self worth, it means that you are not in a good connection. So that's how we'll know in 2026. All right. What else for my divine masculines? What are we letting go, and what do we need more of for my divine masculines group here in the collective? Okay. So we need to let go of being in denial in 2026. Okay. Sorry about the lighting, but being less in denial in 2026. It means facing things head on. It means stop using denial as a mechanism of protection. And it's about accepting the truth of situations. The faster you accept the truth of a situation or situations you are in, then the faster you're able to deal with them and move forward from them. And we want more commitment in 2026. I feel like this is not even just commitment romantically, although I feel like this will be a result of you being more in balance, of you not dealing with past connections that, make you feel less than worthy. I feel like commitment also to yourself, divine masculine, commitment to allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to choose connections, people, situations, jobs that actually bring you joy so that you want to be committed to them. I feel like for a lot of my masculine energies, commitment, while it's something that you wanted to feel dedicated to in the past, after all of the broken heart, the pain, the drama, all the, negative experiences, commitment stops sounding that appealing, right? Because it seems as if once you decide to commit to someone, you decide to connect yourself to someone legally, whatever it may be, spiritually, it seems that the situation turned ugly. It wasn't as good of a connection, but that just means it was not the correct connection. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with commitment or monogamy. Not everybody has the same type of lifestyle. So if you are someone who doesn't believe in monogamy, that is your business. That's completely fine. But when I talk about commitment in this situation, I'm referencing not only commitment to self and making sure that you are constantly in a high vibration, making sure that you are choosing things that make you happy as well, and not because you feel obligated to, because those things usually don't make you happy. Sometimes we have obligations, of course, that we choose to take care of, our family, our children, things like that, right? Those things will bring us a level of joy. But I'm more talking about committing to things and choosing things that you have a choice to choose, which is your partners, right? Which is the job that you take, your friendships. So being committed to keeping balance within self, but also once you do that, I feel you will come into connection with a divine feminine or a feminine energy or another divine masculine energy that you want to commit to because you will have balance there. So, less denial, more commitment. In 2026, what else? For my divine masculines. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Look at that. See? More commitment to self will put you in a more lovable energy, and it will make you want to leave behind in 2025 this player mentality, right? And I feel that most divine masculines would love to have true connections with their person, whoever that person may be. But again, after heartbreak and after, you know, trauma from childhood with their own mothers, there's a lack of want for commitment, or love is not looked at properly. And so it's taken for granted. But I feel that with healing, some of you guys, may need to go into solitude to do some self reflection, right? Alone to reflect and work on bettering yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit. This includes healing any of those childhood wounds that put you in this mindset that having a player like mentality, this non committal energy, actively pursuing multiple partners because you're constantly needing attention because you're never fulfilled properly. And so you feel like if you have multiple energies around you, it's going to be fulfilling, but you are finding that it's not fulfilling. And so I feel that you are able to leave this mentality in 2025. Do some more self reflection, do some more healing, commit to yourself first, find balance within yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, so that you can leave low self esteem behind, so that you can gain more lovable energy, not only with yourself, but with others. Being open to love so that you can attract the right kind of love towards you. I feel that you guys love your animals, divine masculines. Yeah. I feel like if you are able to go into solitude, and I feel like if you are able to truly look at and reflect, let go of negativity, listen to your higher wisdom, listen to your heart space, a space that maybe you don't trust all the time because of the heartbreak that you've been through in the past. If you can shift out of your ego and into your soul self and stand on business, then I feel like commitment will come naturally. Love will come naturally towards you, divine masculine. Trust me when I tell you, as a divine feminine, we want our divine masculines to be in a loving energy. We want you to not feel that you have to always lead with ego and pride as a protection mechanism. We want you to feel safe in our energy next to us, physically, emotionally. We want to nurture you. However, we cannot heal what we didn't break. We cannot heal your broken heart from your childhood, from your mother, from your father. We cannot heal those things. It is up to you. But I guarantee you, once you choose to heal those things, there is a divine feminine or a divine masculine energy that is waiting for you. What else? What do we need more of, and what do we need to leave behind? Travel. Some of you guys may need to do some more traveling here in 2026. Maybe you guys are going to be traveling towards a divine feminine or divine masculine energy in 2026. Maybe your job will require you to do some traveling as well. And maybe just being more with friends and family, doing that more in 2026 at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I feel like you guys are going to come into a lot more clarity here in 2026 as well, my divine masculines. And I feel like this is something you need. This is something you truly desire, to really have direction, to really be able to listen to your own heart space, to trust in yourself again, to truly find that balance. Everybody deserves to have that balance, divine masculines. Everybody. Okay. All right. Let me pull some from your truth oracle from the Akashic records. Let's see. What's the truth for my divine masculines going into 2026? Detach. Confirmation. Yeah, it's time to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to a desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. So maybe there's something that you've been afraid to detach from, divine masculine. It's 2026, so your advice is to let go, especially if it doesn't bring you joy, if it doesn't help you stay into balance. What else? Listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice, that higher version of yourself. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. So there is something that you need to communicate, divine masculine, either with a past energy or maybe something coming into your life for the future. What else for my divine masculines? What else for my divine masculines? What else for my divine masculines? Pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that you can't miss. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. So you are being guided, divine masculine, in 2026 on the right steps to take so that you can get out of this low self-esteem energy, so that you can stand on business, so that you can obtain your heart and your heart's desire. Protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy right now. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly, divine masculines. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Learn how to protect your energy, divine masculines. Like I said, you guys are natural givers. That's obvious, and we love that about you. But sometimes you give so openly that you don't realize that people are taking you for granted. You don't realize that people are taking advantage of you. So be more protective of your energy starting in 2026, divine masculines. Okay. A few more. What is truth for my divine masculines? Soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, divine masculines. Period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar, fly high, dear one. We want to see your authenticity, divine masculines. Not what society expects of you, not what your family expects of you. Who are you, divine masculines? And have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay, yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Have faith in yourself, divine masculine, especially in 2026. If you have clarity, if you know exactly what direction you want to go in, have faith in your direction, and that will lead you. Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you for the confirmation. It will lead you to abundance. So speak your truth. You're being asked to open yourself up to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust. Speak your truth. You've stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Maybe this is about you speaking up regarding some type of inheritance or abundance that you're supposed to receive for some of you guys. But it's time to speak up, Divine Masculine. Beautiful. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Yeah, and on the bottom of the deck, break free. Break free. All right, let me get you a few animal spirits and then your healing oracles, Divine Masculine. What animal spirits is going to help my Divine Masculines starting in 2026? Okay. Raccoon. 2 more, please. Hyena. What energy, animal spirit needed my Divine Masculines need to be aware of? Okay. Wow. All right. At the bottom of the deck, Swan. Mirrored images, twin flames, love. That's what I got from that intuitively. Okay, Raccoon, which is earth energy. Some of you guys may have earth in your chart. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy for my Divine Masculines. So Raccoon is talented, shadowy, and hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Some of you guys are really into music. You love music. You really connect deeply with music from your soul space. And it is how you express yourself as well. Its shadowy side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success, that low self-esteem. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times, it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. So, when in balance, you are a generous friend and an exceptional artist. When out of balance, you are competitive and a starving artist. And to bring yourself back into balance, make new work. So, again, like I said, this is about showing yourself authentically. We want to see who you are authentically. We want you to express yourself in an authentic way because that is going to be the most beautiful version of you because it is the most authentic, the most real. Absolutely. I commend any of you guys who are able to step outside of your fear and express yourself in an authentic way. I know that is not easy for everyone, but I encourage you to do so. I feel like that is how you will find your soul tribe. I feel like that is how you will find your person. Then we have hyena, humor, wit, and sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser, but below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truths. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When in balance, you are charming, witty, fun to be around, but when out of balance, you are scrappy, petty, and suspicious. To bring into balance, sobriety. Some of you guys rely heavily on alcohol or substances. You cover up your hurt with sarcasm, with jokes in regards to your life, in regards to your relationships, in regards to not reaching certain goals. But what if you actually took your life more serious? What if you actually spoke your truth rather than covered up with jokes and humor and sarcasm? Well, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The well represents profound emotional health and stability. Well personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Well energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on well personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. When in balance, the well is calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, it's heavy and it slips into that old story. To bring into balance, regular self care. So, this is encouraging you guys to be more of like a well energy, be open to communication, compassion, not only of yourself, but to others, and finding balance. A well energy is in balance, and deeply compassionate. It's steady, it's calm. So make sure that you continue to take care of yourself. Keep yourself in a balanced mindset, divine masculine. Okay. All right. And let me just get you guys a few healing oracles, energy oracles to close this out. Welcome to 2026, my divine masculines. I know you guys are going to do amazing. Just make sure to take the wisdom that you've learned in 2025, the lessons, get out of the hamster wheels so you don't repeat any same patterns. Continue to move forward in life and your connections. Open up your heart space and believe in yourself. All right? Serenity through love, release, and inner work. I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. Positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go and entrust to God. Open to the universe. I am discovering my worth, confirmation, and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. Transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Beautiful. Faith, I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe and listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. Divine masculines, I'm excited for you in 2026. I know the battleground has been tough, but I feel like as a divine masculine, you guys are up to the challenge. Take care of yourself, believe in yourself. Do not keep energies around you that make you question your self worth. You know the value that you hold, and don't let anybody else forget it. I love you guys to the moon and back. Until next time, divine masculines.